What's up, family? It's your ghetto news reporter, Maryland. That's between the Mary and the Lee. Today is December 17th, 2019. So they say. Either way, if this video cuts off or not, I really don't give a shit. Because come next month, January 2020, I would no longer be paying for a phone $71 a month for a phone bill that doesn't support me. That's my new motto come 2020. You don't support me, I don't support you. Just got through watching Kanye West interviews from 2002 when he first got in the game and got exploited and all kind of stuff up until, recently 2019 when a white guy said he's going to bring, jobs to America and support Kanye West and, his shoes. And, I can see from the white people that they just trying to, cling on to him for a little bit of blood he got left in him and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? One thing about me, I'm not going to allow you to exploit me forever, ever. You understand what I'm saying? Me, myself, I haven't gotten half of the residuals that Kanye West or, exposure. That's a good word. Haven't gotten half the exposure he has gotten. You understand what I'm saying? But I believe he speaks for the both of us, considering he's a Gemini just like me. He's just a male version and stuff, we tired of the white man, taking credit for everything we do, killing off our parents, this, that, and the third, or whatever and stuff, and then expecting us to, hold on to their, unchanging hand as if they're God or whatever. We want our own stuff. Maryland sounds pretty good. They got 80% colored people, in various parts of Maryland, right down the street from where I'm at in Chicago. There's a street called Maryland, and back in the day in 1996, the Chicago police put a gun to my head, and I told them back then, pull the trigger, bitch, and shit. I wish they would have. I wouldn't be still suffering from created genius, like Martin Luther King said in the I Have a Dream speech. You understand what I'm saying? Creative suffering is what he called it. They just don't want to let us go, man. We can't have an opinion, we can't have shit, and it's just gotten worse and worse. And I don't believe the white man's gonna give Kanye anything. They want us to go someplace else and stuff. I should be able to have the building that is now, available, where they put the gun to my head at, remodeled, and the land indeed, given to me, because it's my shit any damn way and stuff. I made sure I put my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors Plus One Song, in the abandoned building and stuff, after a whole lot of shit took place, once they railroaded me again to the psych ward. Everything is, you got to be crazy and stuff. But just like they did Jesus in Mark chapter 3 and 21, said the same shit. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody that's a native of the land, America has to be crazy in order to want something and keep something for themselves. But like I said, once you kill off my family and friends and, isolate me and leave me, for dead and shit, I have no respect for a motherfucker like that. So hell no, $771 a month and a little raise they're going to give me or whatever and stuff come next year doesn't do anything for my pockets, and therefore I would not be fucking using the phone. I don't need it. Just wanted to prove to the people that I am who I said, I am originally, and that's the originator of rap. But did I get anything as far as a thank you letter in the mail? Hell no. And that's why they stole my identity. So, if they stole my ID just recently, November the 30th of this year, 2019, they definitely plan on stealing everything else. So, Kanye West, be careful. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you ever get a felony or whatever, that's pretty much it. And you done had 4 children. They really don't need you anymore. They, they making it where you can't even get a gun, because once you get go to the psych ward, that takes away that privilege, supposedly, and if you can't defend your family, you pretty much asshole out any damn way and shit, So basically, that's my take on that. Real Mary McNamara, step your game up. If you got any sense at all, you'll leave the state of Illinois because it's definitely becoming, a slave state. All the elements are up. All I see is white people moving in, taking over, throwing up, Lincoln pictures, the slave master Lincoln who didn't want to, relinquish our freedom from the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? He only signed off because of some other shit. You understand what I'm saying? He personally didn't want to let us go. And John Henry Clark, before he died, rest in peace, said, they was going to, put us back in slavery and shit. And I ain't never been no slave, nigga. And I ain't about to be no motherfucking slave. So I'm going to go where the free motherfuckers at. I'd rather be a beggar in a rich town than a slave in a poor town. With that, it's your ghetto news reporter, Mary-L33, Peace.